Hi guys, next up we are going to have a look at Bo from Dreamworks She-Ra. So here he is on the card, same card as the girls. He stands taller, so he's kind of filling that bubble height-wise. That is the little card insert at the front. And if we spin around to the back, you can see a super awesome dynamic pose of Bo, the other characters in the line, and there is his barcode if you need it. At this point, he is an exclusive to Target in America. If you're an Australian, I'm not sure if these will be coming out in Australia anytime soon. Fingers crossed they will. But let's go ahead, get him off the card and see what he looks like. Okay, here is Bo off the card. So the first thing I noticed, I thought his pants were made of like a stretchy, tight-like material, but they're actually just a standard fabric. They're not stretchy at all. And the one thing I noticed when I was getting him out of the card was that he has feet articulated ankles that the girls don't have. I mean, that's fine because most Ever After High, Monster High dolls don't have articulated ankles. I think it weakens their ability to stand, but with boys, it doesn't seem to make much of a difference. So you can see his face is really cool. He has rooted hair, so it's not sculpted. And around the bottom, his little fade in is actually just painted on. So that's fine, I don't have a problem with that. I actually prefer sculpted hair on boys, but it looks really good on this Bo. His outfit is just a piece of white sort of, what would you call that? Like a gym tank top maybe, with this piece of armor stuck over the top. You can see the back there, how it clips on. And he has, I mean, this arm will be restricted with articulation due to that being on there, but this arm is actually fine. I think the only real disappointment with him for me is that his grip is really big. He can't really hold on to the bow so well, but that's okay. I can always stick a little bit of tack in there for photos to hold it in place. And he doesn't come with a quiver of arrows, which is a little bit disappointing, but it's not too bad. Now, the other thing I did notice was that his body is exactly the same as, I was checking his ankle articulation before, the Monster High reboot body. So as you can see, they have same body. The only difference is Bo has obviously a different head sculpt. His head is a lot shorter, a lot smaller, and he has gripping hands, whereas Claude has claw hands. So yeah, as you can see, same height, same body, same everything. I love a reuse, so I'm really excited by that, because it also means now that I can deck out Bo in Claude's outfits, or I think there was a reboot Juice as well that I have, so I might be able to change up his look every now and again. Now let's have a look at some Bows from the past. So in the 80s, the original Bo doll looked like this. His headband slipped down a little bit. So this was Bo. So remembering he was in the She-Ra toy line, so he was kind of a little bit smaller, fitted in with the girls, you know, toy line a little bit more. Now he also has this armor that's removable, and this little play feature on the back. You can see that heart there, and when you press the button, this little piece of red plastic comes forward, so it looks like his heart is beating. So that's Bo from the 80s. So once again, he was completely redone in the Classics line, the Masters of the Universe Classics, and this is Bo from the Classics line. Actually, I might even be able to use this bow and arrow for this Bo. That might look a bit better. Oh yeah, he grips that much better. So anyway, that's Classics Bo, which is one of my favorite figures. Like his reinvention was super cool. Yeah, so there you go, guys. That is Bo from Dreamworks She-Ra. I feel like I've been talking too long, so I'm going to wrap it up here. Stick around for some photos.